Hello everybody, this is Little Natures out here at Perrysburg Cemetery in Perrysburg, Ohio. Just walking, getting some exercise, and just getting a little bit of peace out here. So today's date, April 17, 2021. It's about 11 o'clock a.m. So basically we just coming out here, me and Tammy and I, and just kind of get some relaxation out here. I know it sounds crazy, but cemeteries are very peaceful. Very, very peaceful for obvious reasons. But a lot of these headstones can tell you a lot about an individual. Sometimes they put pictures on the back of these headstones that, dictate or show you what they like to do, what they were a part of. So, like this person here loved horses, obviously. Was a Mason. As you see that emblem in the top corner to the left. That person was a Mason. And they love horses, so they obviously love the wildlife. The nature of what they get. And it's pretty neat because a lot on the back side of them, they'll also show you some things. For example, on this one we're looking at. So this one that had the horse. He was a sergeant in the U.S. Army in Korea, November 16, 1931. Well, that's when he passed away, but he was a sergeant in the U.S. Army in the Korean War. So this is interesting because these tell you a lot about individuals, and nothing more great to see people who have served in the military. And this one here, this was a gentleman here. In the back of his headstone, it says he was a private in the U.S. Army in World War I. So a lot of this stuff tells you a lot about individuals. Tells you a lot about who they are, what they liked, what they enjoyed. And some of them aren't going to tell you much. They're just going to have a name and so forth. But it's the ones that have the little bit of history that tell you some things, that what they really enjoyed and what they really liked. That's what makes it really interesting. Because these people, I don't know who these people are, but obviously they belong to somebody. They were someone's loved one at one time. So I just find it very interesting. Oh, there goes a squirrel. Gotta get the little squirrel. Squirrel looking for a little nut. There he goes. So anyway, I come here, and not just here, but I go to a lot of the cemeteries if I have an opportunity, because of the fact that I think there's a calmness here. There's a peace. And I don't know, I just feel comfortable here. But as I'm looking at these headstones, I'm not seeing anything right now. Here's an older one here, which I always find interesting. Now this one here happens to be also a military one. And this gentleman here was a staff sergeant in their 409 Air Force Bomber Squad in World War II. This gentleman was a staff sergeant in the Air Force. He was on the Bomber Squad in World War II. Now that's interesting, because a lot of times we forget about what these people do, what these people did in their life, and it's just unique. I find it very unique. And this one here is a beautiful one here. Now look at this. This person, I'm not sure what they were into, but...
The grandmother and grandson.
So this is a grandmother and grandson. And it's got basically it's decorated. And it's got little frogs and beetles and just little things of nature. The little things of nature, because sometimes it's just the little things that make all the difference in the world. So beautiful. And this is what's neat about this, is that you come here and you see stuff like this. It's just interesting. It says about what people loved and what people believed and what people thought was interesting. So let's come over here. See what's over here. Now here's a nice one. Has a little statue. On this headstone on the back side has a statue of a little angel, another angel to your right, and I'm not sure what that is there, but it's just beautiful. So many people are out here that have different things because certain things meant something to them. And this person here loved guns. I wonder if he was in the military. Let me see. It doesn't say. But this person loved guns because he's got rifles on his side. He may have been in the military. I don't know. But these are the interesting things that I see. And then this one's got some beautiful flowers. Just beautiful flowers. And we got another one back there that was a military placard. And it looks like it says, that gentleman was in World War II. World War II. He was in the Navy, U.S. Navy. So, that's interesting. Another one in the Navy, World War II. Wonder if they knew each other. Very interesting. There's one right here that was in the U.S. Army. And I just don't want to get focused on the military, but there's a lot here that really say a lot about different people. Like this one here. This one's really beautiful. See, there's birds in the corner, so they love nature. They were definitely a Mason. And if you don't know what Masons did or do or what they are, you need to Google it so you can kind of see. It looks like there's a farm truck of some sort, and there's a house. So this person was very family orientated. The Mason insignia, along with a couple other insignias that I'm not really sure what those are. But it tells you about these people. It may not tell you, what they were like in real life, but it does tell you some things about them. And I think that's just important. Because once again, I think we all tend to forget what people have been through, or, things that they may have liked, or, it's that out of sight, out of mind type deal. And so as I walk through here, I not only get my exercise, but I get to see things that I didn't see before. Oh, look at this tree here. I got to show you this tree. Look at this tree. So beautiful. That's another thing too. The beauty of nature right here. Man, it's just so calming. And there's a lot of these trees. This is really, really beautiful. So there's a lot of peace here. A lot of peace here. And I come out here and so I know that for some people they're like, really? At a cemetery? But trust me, when you're like me, a veteran, you tend to like things that, that speak a lot about what people have done. See a lot of military veterans here. See a lot of people with, their whole way of life. Little parts of it, should I say. And this person here was in World War II, corporal in the U.S. Army, just very beautiful. I'm going towards one over here that I really find interesting, and I just seen it from distance, so I'm going to it. And this will give you an idea of why I love the cemetery. There's hardly anybody here. It's just so peaceful, and I just find it really nice. So like this person here was also a military veteran, and this person was in World War II, and they got a bench here that was put here so that they can come visit. People come visit, they can actually sit on that bench, talk to their loved ones. Look at that. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. They love birds, so they love nature. Angels. Military. Crosses, there were something in their belief possibly. This is so special. When I see stuff like this, I really like it because it gives me a sense that they want people to sit and they want people to just remember the loved ones that were here. And to me, that's special. That is very special, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Now this is the backside of this one here. This is interesting. And this person here must have been an avid hunter. Shows a man right there. Looks like he's... It's kind of hard to read, but it looks like he's shooting a rifle of some sort. But you come to the backside, he's definitely a hunter. So you can know that this person lived out in the woods or loved the woods. There's a cottage. There's a man shooting at some deer. There's a river stream. So this is nature at its best. And this tells you a little bit about this individual. Just stuff like that are just amazing. Just amazing. To me, they're amazing. Over here, you got a young man playing golf. So you know he loved golf because they wouldn't have a picture of him playing golf. He was a golfer. He was an avid golfer. We don't know if he was a great golfer, but we know that's what he loved because they made sure they put it on there. And they put the little flag in there where he had to try to hit it in the hole. That is awesome. These are the things that mean stuff to me, literally. So I come down this way and I see this one. And it looks like this one. Now, let's look at the front first. So the front, big, beautiful house in the top. Really nice. Love that. Very beautiful. But when you go to the back side of it, now this is what I gather. This person loved, he was a fireman, or he liked firemen. I'm going to assume he was a fireman. He rode a bus for the schools, or he rode a charter bus, or something to do with buses. He had his pilot license, and he was a farmer. Now you say, what does that tell me? Well, that tells me this man did a lot in his life. A lot in his life. Possibly his wife as well. He rode buses for a school or company. I want to say it's a school. He was an active member of the fire department. He was a farmer. And he was a pilot. This man lived a good life. He got to do a lot of things that he probably wanted to do in life. This is what I'm talking about, how sometimes pictures on these headstones speak volume. Just amazing. Trying to give me a second. Just amazing. There we go. Sorry about that. But that's amazing. I mean, think about that. This is just unbelievable. So these are the things that I think mean a lot. And when you see stuff like this on the gravestones, headstones, you really know that there was something there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this section off. So this is Little Natures. Just wanted to stop by here. I was coming through here and decided, hey, I want to stop by and take a little video of this place. So I wanted to give people a sense of why I do this for. It's because I love what a lot of this stuff represents. It tells me a lot about these individuals, who they were, what they were, and etc. So with that, this is Little Natures. I ask you, if you like this short video, to please subscribe. Go to my YouTube channel, Little Natures, and look for the picture that's on. It's the Marine that's in there. And then go ahead and just click subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything at all. It's free. But it helps me go out here and take these little videos here and there so that I can bring them to you all. Maybe people who moved away who are not from this area. Maybe I captured a couple of people that you know and you now live in some other state, and you're watching this and you're going, oh wow, he actually got, you know, my grandpa or grandma or whatnot. I just want you to all know that this is just as much for you as it is for me, because this is what I enjoy. So with that, I'm going to say, like I always do, please subscribe, like the video, and just help me out. Help me get out Little Natures. So with that, thank you. Have a great day. and Semper Fi.